How are you?
Mommy, this is YouTube. You gotta take it serious.
Okay, I'm acting silly, but yeah, I was joking with the girls saying I'm gonna like be looking down nursing the baby and then look up like I didn't know the camera was there and ready. So anyway, hi. It's been forever, right? Yes. I have I don't know. I have zero. Well, no. I always say I don't have anything to talk about, and then the video ends up being almost a half an hour, right? But yes, so I'm gonna try. Okay. Well, I don't like saying that. Try. I'm gonna do better. All right, with doing some videos here and there. It's just the whole, back to life. It's just, yeah, it's real. And so this is Jonathan. Okay. So Mr. Jonathan is 7 months old now, almost 8. He'll be 8 months in the next month. What is this month? October. So yeah, he's easy peasy. The 1st of March. So the 1st of every month, he's a new month old. So yeah, we've just been doing life and enjoying and not enjoying, and it's just been, yeah, all over the place. So I'm still I don't know, like I still have like some aches and pains and all from like carrying him and all, like my back. Oh my gosh, my lower back sometimes is just like, yeah, sit down and all, and it's amazing to me, but I am 40 years old now, so perhaps that has something to do with it. I don't know. And then, this is my 5th child. I don't know, maybe. And then the stuff that I'm doing, because I decided that this time around to lose weight from my pregnancies and all, because I don't know, well, I had 5 miscarriages before this little guy, and in a 9-month time span, and so there was some weight gain, with all that too. And so I decided to start first. Okay, so I went to, bless you, I went to my mom's house for my middle girl's birthday. Her birthday's 4th of July. And I had my daughter take pictures of me. And I was just like, I was taking all these pictures. I'm going to try to learn how to post pictures on here, because I know I've done it like years ago. I don't remember how to do any of this stuff no more. So anyway, I got to figure that out, but so I can show you these pictures. But had her take these pictures of me, and I'm looking at the pictures and I'm like, oh my God, I'm so fat. And this isn't like, I'm not saying this in a self-deprecating way. I'm just saying it as a matter of fact and all, like, And so, but it wasn't like, oh God, like, oh, because I mean, hello, I just had a baby, like, it's okay and all, and I know my journey, I know, what I've dealt with and been through and all that, so it is what it is. I hate that saying, but anyway, so I was like, okay, I want to do something, and one of my aunts came over, and she was talking about how she, well, I know that she walks, right? I know that. And she was telling me that she walks like 4 miles a day on a track. And I knew she went to this track and walked in Maryland, right? And I was like, maybe I should start doing that. And so, oh my goodness. So my husband is calling in the middle of this. So let's see if it'll continue. But anyway, so, yes, Jonathan's going to talk now too. But anyway, I decided to try out walking once we got back home. And when we got to Jersey, we found a track, or we knew where a track was. So we went to the track and we walked around that track for like a week. And it was, I was all like excited and pumped to do this and everything. Like, oh yes, okay, this is going to be good, a good way to lose the weight. And I don't know what happened, but one week we were walking. The very next week, I had downloaded an app that I had after I had my first son, and it was a running app. And it turns out that it was a Couch to 5K kind of app. And the next week I was doing that app. And we've been running ever since. And we started running July 16th. And like I said, we've been running ever since. We've done 2 5K races, and it's been fun. Oh my gosh. So here's the reason I'm like back now, right? Doing a video. Because I told the last 5K was a few days ago. It was Saturday, and what's today? Wednesday. So and it was this. This is my shirt from the 5K. It was Girls Day 5K. Let me like sit up a little bit. See? So this is the shirt. This was part of my not really bling from the thing. But anyway, bless you guys. So we did this 5K, this last 5K. So okay, I gotta go back. I gotta tell you about the first one. So I'm so ambitious and crazy. I see a cliff and I jump off, and then as I'm falling, I'm like, oh God, why am I doing this and all. And so that was what happened with this and all. And so because before we were done with the 5K program, we decided to sign up for our first 5K race. And of course, we choose like hilly, races and all, and which is, harder and all. And the race, I finished my program probably the 15th of September, and the race was the 17th of September. So I left like no room for like, I don't know, no kind of like breaks or just anything. So I left no room for maybe taking longer to do the 5K program, because I learned that not everybody is able to even complete the program all in one, like shot or whatever, because there's I think it's week 5, day 3 is the infamous like, oh God, week, because you go from running something like, I don't know, 10 minutes straight to 20, something like that. I don't remember, but it's like a big jump. A really big jump and all, and it's like, oh my God, can I even do this? Because it starts you off like you run a minute, walk a minute, run a minute, walk a minute, and you do that 8 times because it's getting you acclimated to running, right, Papa? And so that 5th week, I think it is, I think it is week 5. It is like scary, because it's like, oh my God, you want me to do what? And you don't even know if you can do it, but thankfully we did it the first time, no problem at all. And we just slowed the freak down and all as we jogged. And so it was great. And the race though was fun, and it was such that it was just like, okay, my favorite part of the race was I saw this little old lady. She had on her sports bra and her capri pants and, everything else, right? And like her little belly was out, which she had none. And she was just very fit, and like her little legs looked great and all, and she just looked so good. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna be like her when I grow up. And it inspires me because I'm like, there's longevity in this sport, And so, because you don't see, like 70, 80-year-old football players still in the game, and and all, but you do see runners. So, during the race, so it's just a 5K, so just 3.1 miles, right? During the race, we're running. And I'm running rather and all, and so my oldest is doing this with me too, and it's fun. We train together and all, but on the race she leaves me, she smokes me, and but anyway, so we're running along, and I'm going this way because I'm just starting out pretty much. I'm still on the beginning half of the race. Well, coming back, you see, you know, the people that are about finished, they're coming back and all already. And that little old lady was one of the people coming back. When I'm at the almost at the halfway point, she was coming back. And I'm like going, and I'm like, you know, just going. And she's looking at me and she's like, keep going. You're doing it. Just keep going. Just keep moving. And it was so inspired me. I didn't feel like, oh my God, this old lady is like smoking me. You know, I didn't feel like any of that at all. I just felt like, wow, like I can do this. I can like really do this and keep doing it and all. And I just felt so good. She inspired me so much. And I didn't see her again after the race was over and all, and we did stay for the ceremony and cheered on everybody that won in their like won overall as well as in their age categories and all. And then like a few weeks later, maybe even a month, yeah, it was a month later, I think, no, a few weeks later, we joined our local Roadrunners group club, and we went to a meeting. At the meeting, this, you know, after the meeting was over and everybody's just kind of talking, this lady comes up. Different people are coming up and they're like, hi, what's your name? That kind of thing. And this lady, she says, what races have you done? And I said, well, we just did this 5K in Berkeley Heights. And she was like, oh, yeah. She was like, I did that one. And I just stopped and I looked at her and I was like, it was you. It was you. And she was like, what? And I said, oh my God, let me tell you. And I said, you had on, and I just like named everything that she had on. She was like, yep, that was me. And I was like, I have to hug you. I have to hug you right now. And I just like hugged her and I started crying, y'all. I was like, oh my God, you were the best part of my race. You were the best part of my race and all. And I'm just telling her, you know, how she inspired me and, you know, all that. And she just hugged me and she kissed me and she was like, she started telling me her secrets and all. And I was just like, oh my gosh, like I never in a million years imagined that I would get to meet the lady that inspired me so much for my first race. Like she was literally the best part of my race. I was so like, as I crossed the finish line, y'all. So there are people who lovingly wait at the finish line for others to cross after them and they cheer, you know. And there's so much love in these races. So they're cheering and this lady, the guy's there with the camera and this lady is like, put your hands up, like, you know, like victory, like, you know, kind of thing. And she's like, put your hands up. And I was like, listen, it's all I can do is to cross this finish line. So I'm like just jogging. And I'm like, lady, leave me alone. And I'm crossing the finish line. After I crossed, y'all, my husband looked at me. My husband is not an outside person. My husband does not like grass, the ground, none of that. But my husband was like, do you want to sit down? And all like on the ground and all because he could see my oldest was like, you're looking really orange and all because like, you know, my complexion and all, but I was really flushed and all, like really, really flushed. And I swell up, you know, when I get hot, which I suppose most people do, but like my fingers felt like sausages. And I was just like, oh my God. It was just such a shock to my system, that first race. And so, but I did it, you know, and I quickly recovered though. I got water and all that, and I didn't have to sit down in the end and all, but I was feeling like, ooh, am I gonna pass out now? Or like, what's about to happen here? So it was fine. But the second race that we did, another hilly race, we gotta get the memo and all. I mean, I want to learn. I want to train some more on some hills. Well, actually, my daughter pointed out that we have been. But anyway, so what I want to do is no, let me not talk about that. So the race, so the second race. So I'm pacing myself all the way through, and I'm doing good. And I'm doing, for this race, I was like, I'm gonna do, well, no, both races we both did like a run walk method and all, because that's where it's at, and with running. And so we you know, I did the run walk, and I would some of the hills I would walk up them, and then when I'm going down, I would go ahead and run down and allow the hill to help me and all. And so it was good. And by the time I got to close to the finish line, I really started like running then and all, because, you know, and it's funny because I felt so bootleg, because I was like, I was not running like that the whole race, but close to the finish line, and I started like going faster and everything. And I told my daughter, I didn't know my other daughter had recorded it, and yes, baby, my daughter recorded it, and so she I told her, I said, can you put it on YouTube as an unlisted video, so that, you know, I could see it. You know, I didn't want her to do it private, but I wanted her to do it unlisted, just in case I wanted to like show my mom or something. And so she put it public, and I'm in the car. We're in the car going somewhere, and I happened to look at my phone before driving off, and I see like a message from YouTube, and somebody, Sasha King, hi Sasha. Sasha says, I wish you would make more videos. And I was like, who is this? Who are they talking to? What happened? Why is this doing? And my girls just started laughing at me. And I was like, Janae, did you upload this video like public? And all, she was like, oh yeah. And I'm like, why did you do that? Why did you do that? Like, and I just started kind of freaking out and all. Cause I don't know. I feel so private and all with stuff. And I didn't even, okay, besides this video, like, I'm not even telling a lot of people. Like, it's not on Facebook that I run and all. Like, I ain't telling nobody. Like, cause for one, people are so freaking negative. I had so many people who like, oh, you know, your knees are gonna just like fly off your body. They're just gonna go away because you're running and all. And oh, you know that's dangerous. You know you're gonna die. You know, like, you know, I'm like, oh, so you run and you died and your knees are missing, and none of them run. None of them. So I'm like, people, like, you know, but anyway, I'm doing good. And I'm really enjoying, I love this. I really love running. And it's just been an amazing journey so far. And I'm really looking forward to doing it more. And it's funny too, because it's hard. It's hard. And I see like why, you know, people talk, you know, about running, but it's like, yeah, get up and do it and all. But anyway, it's funny because the two races that I've done so far, it's like we start out and then turn a corner and I'm running and I'm like, why are you doing this? What were you thinking? Why did you think this was a good idea? And then I, you know, keep pushing and I just get on and I, you know, go through the race. And then at the end of the race, I'm all, you know, excited and pumped because the runner's high, it's real, okay? I'm telling you, like, yeah. So let me keep going. So the after the race, you're all happy and excited. They got all this food there for you and all that. And then a few days later, you're looking online, and you know the race was hard. And then you see another race, and you're like, I gotta do this race. I gotta race. I gotta do this. And it's like, I don't know, an unending cycle of crazy and all, because it's you start off and you're like, why am I doing this? What made me think this was a good idea? You know, all that. And then you're like, oh, I gotta do it again. It's just funny. But it's been very interesting in that I'm like it started out, you know, as a way for me to lose weight, and it's happening. I'm losing, but I started out gaining. I just started like losing pounds and all. I was gaining and all. I started gaining, and but I just kept going anyway because I'm just having fun. And I stopped even looking at the scale for a good while because I just kind of, I don't know, I'm just having fun. So it, like, what started out as a way to lose weight quickly became just like, oh, this is fun. You know, this is really cool. I love the challenge. And it just, it feels good. It feels really good. Like, I think at times I have been dealing with a bit of like depression and all, like the postpartum depression and all, even, you know, even now and all. I think I have and all, because I would have moments where I'm just like over the top happy, excited, hopeful, and, you know, all that. And then I had those moments where I'm like, oh God, help me, Lord. Help me, Lord. I don't want to be around anybody. I don't want to talk to anybody. I don't want to go anywhere. I just want to run. I just want to run. And I would, you know, go run. And if it wasn't a run day, I'm like sad. And then I just go to a park and walk, you know, whatever. And so I've been dealing with that quite a bit and all. It's been a lot and all. But, the running has really helped me. So, yeah, that's been my life up to this point. Lots of, like, I guess exercise, you know, in general and all, and, mostly, like I said, the running. But I'm, now, getting more serious about my strength training and all in between so that, just to support the running for real. but I'm gonna, I feel like I have a little bit of a base with regards to knowing how to run now. And so I'm tweaking my program so that I can actually, go like hard with like trying to lose weight, use this to lose weight and all. But, so it's been cool, and I'm like eating well and all that. And just having fun as much as I can with this whole thing, and learning like what I'm made of, because man, it's amazing. It's an amazing journey and all. And it's funny because I used to say that I would not run because I was like, I'm not running unless somebody's chasing me, and if they chase me, I'm not running. I'm gonna stand and I'm gonna fight. But it's just funny how this happened, and I can only attribute it to God, because I was not looking for running, not at all, and not you know, I'm not lazy, you know, I'm not a lazy person. I just would prefer doing other things and all. So but I don't know, I was really, this time around, I really wanted to incorporate movement more so than something that like I didn't want to do like arms and then do legs, and then I wanted to do something like my squats that I've always loved squats and all, because that does like, it's more of your body. It's not just trying to single out one little part and all, like I'm gonna work this fingernail today, and then I'm gonna work the toenail on my right foot tomorrow. That's stupid to me, because your body is a whole. You know, all these parts are to a whole body. So Jonathan has a lot to say, but I just feel like I want to do things like I want to play double dutch. I want to go walking, running. You know, you're doing, you know, and squats, things like I'm not ready to do push-ups and my mountain climbers and my planks yet, because I have the abdominal gap still. It's closing though, but yeah, a lot of women don't know that after they have a baby, you should not resume traditional core workouts, because it is yes baby, mwah. It's too much. The abdominal muscles have a gap in them from the pregnancy, and that gap needs to close up before you resume traditional core workout. And so I'm closing my gap, and my gap is only like 1 and 2 finger widths apart now, you know, so that's like really good. So I'm now working on some standing ab work and all, and I'll eventually go to the floor and get to do my mountain climbers, burpees, and all that kind of stuff. But for now, that stuff is not so safe, right? So I think I'm gonna end the video now because I don't want to bore you. I don't want to bore you with it. Oh, but I love running, love running, love running. So yeah, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna do my best to try and come back. Yeah. So, all right. You want to see my belly now? It's like, no. Remember the birth videos? Or if you watched any of my birth videos, I would do the, like, not belly shots, but, you know, I would show my progress with my belly, how it was growing and all as I, you know, carried this one. But, yeah, so I'm going to go now and I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to do better with coming back and all. So thanks for watching. Hope you're well. Hope you're doing good. Send me messages and all, and like and subscribe and, you know, all that good stuff. I never say all that. This is my first time, bro. I'm so bootleg because I don't really care. I'm just here, you know. I'm just here having fun talking, and yeah. So I'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.
Can I add a message?
I'm trying to stop my video.
It won't stop.
Look, I got a little. See my remote? It's not doing. I'm gonna lean forward, okay, and press it. So yes, I'm gonna do it.